What up? I am Comic Nizer, and today we're going to be talking about Star Wars. Yes, Star Wars is back. Star Wars has been back for a good 2 years now. So, let's get straight into it. So today, I'm going to be talking about the new Star Wars universe. And what I mean by that is the new movies. Okay, so in 2015, we had The Force Awakens, which everybody was on edge about. They're like, is this going to be another prequel situation? Is this movie going to be awesome? And we get December 18th comes, bam, Star Wars is back. A lot of people love The Force Awakens. There were some people who did not like it. A lot of people that did not like it felt like it was just a remake of A New Hope. And I'll give some credit to that because, the storyline's very similar. Star Killer base, gotta blow it up, introduce a new hero, all that stuff. For the most part, yeah, I can see what you mean, but it's very different and it's a very new movie. I'm fine with it being kind of like an homage to New Hope. That's whatever. But this movie makes $2 billion, so definitely for sure Star Wars is back. And it's not like in 1999 when The Phantom Menace came out, everybody was like, it's awesome! And then you kind of like get the Kool-Aid out of your system and you sit there and you think about it and you're like, this movie's shit. Jar Jar Binks and fart jokes. That's exactly what Star Wars needs, fart jokes. But anyways, not hating on the prequels. Anyways, then this last year we had Rogue One, which was the first movie ever to be made in the original trilogy universe before the prequels and before Force Awakens. So it's a prequel and it's a sequel. Very confusing, but not if you think about it. Anyway, so Rogue One comes out. And again, smash hit. It's only joined the $1 billion club. Last time I looked, it's $1,052,000,000. I'm rounding off 52 million. So that's another hit. I think they needed to make like $600 million just to break even. And obviously they did that easily. And I loved Rogue One, especially the end scene. I'm not going to say it in case you haven't seen the movie yet. You should have seen the movie by now. It's been out for a couple months now. If you haven't seen it, you probably don't plan on seeing it. But anyways, the end scene of Rogue One was the scene that got into my heart the most because it's a cruel scene, but it's an awesome scene. Anyways, so Rogue One hits theaters and it smashes it. People love it. It was an experiment. They said that in the beginning, like Kathleen Kennedy and all them said, this is an experiment because there's never been a Star Wars movie that's parted from, the saga films. So this movie could have bombed and people could have not liked it, but people loved it. Disney is doing a great job. Disney's doing a great job with their movies, great job with Marvel, and now they're doing a wonderful job with Star Wars. And I think that's a lot to do with Kathleen Kennedy. They made a great choice when they made her the head of the Star Wars universe. But anyways, so now this year in 2017, we have Star Wars The Last Jedi coming out. Yes, episode 8. And we've already got a little bit of juiciness for episode 8. So episode 8 is now called The Last Jedi. I just said that a minute ago. And we've known about that for, I want to say, about a month now. We've known the name of it. I like the name of it. I know a lot of people have been arguing about, it's plural, it's singular. Jedi means more than one. Jedi means one. But I think, they're talking about Luke. But they very well could be talking about Rey. If you want to be technical, Leia is a Jedi, somewhat. She's never been trained, but she's a Force user. So, and they also said the next chapter in the Skywalker story. So that could be talking about Kylo, because Kylo is a Skywalker. Could be talking about Luke. Could be talking about Leia. Rey may be a Skywalker. I don't know if she is personally. I think she very well could be, but she also could not be. I think they shouldn't make her Luke's daughter, because if they make her Luke's daughter, then that makes the universe small. That means everybody's related to everybody. That means Finn's related to freaking Lando Calrissian, and that would suck. But they probably won't do that. But if she is, I'll be fine with it. But I feel like it'd be a missed opportunity to open up a whole new family if they don't make her a Skywalker. Or she could be an Obi-Wan. I heard someone say she might be a Kenobi. She might be Obi-Wan's like granddaughter or something. That'd be pretty cool. The granddaughter of Obi-Wan versus the grandson of Darth Vader. How awesome would that be? But anyways, so we also got that. We got to some sneak peeks of the Knights of Ren. Not all of them, actually none of them wield a lightsaber. Kylo's the only one who does wield a lightsaber. The rest of them wield like actual weapons. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not Force users. We'll just have to wait and find out. I heard a rumor that Luke is going to be battling Kylo. We're going to get to see a fight scene between him and Kylo, and Rey might be there. I can't confirm that, but I've heard it. That'd be freaking awesome. I want to see Luke fight in this movie because I feel like, you know, he's been out doing stuff for 30 years. He's got to learn some new tricks, and I'm pretty sure he's gotten quite powerful. He's probably the most powerful Jedi we'll probably ever see. And another thing I want to bring up that they might do, someone said this on YouTube. I think it was the guys at Collider Video. I think they said it. I'm not sure who I heard it from. But I heard that Disney and all that stuff are thinking about doing away with the Jedi and the Sith and doing something new. When I say do away with it, not like pretending it doesn't exist. Just something new. Like instead of being Sith and Jedi, they call something else for the Force users. And I think that'd be very interesting to bring on a new spin in this new saga of films, because they can't do the Luke and Leia and the Skywalker story forever. I feel like eventually they're going to have to drift off into something else and make it the same universe. I know a lot of people are going to have a hard time dealing with that, but eventually it's going to happen, because we're getting one Star Wars movie a year. More than likely, we're going to get 2 a year eventually, because you got the Han Solo movie comes out May of next year. And I feel like they're not going to push that back to December like a lot of people were thinking. I think they're going to keep it in May to see if it's going to work. Because that's how it was supposed to be with Episode 8. Episode 8 was supposed to come out in May. But I think they wanted to try it on a less risky film, because they know that the saga films will work in December. So I think what they're trying to do is they want to see if the Han Solo movie will work in May. And if it does, from then on out, if the Han Solo movie kicks ass in May and makes buku money, which I'm sure it will, I think then they're going to say, okay, in December, saga film. In May, anthology film, or some other kind of Star Wars movie. So in May you get a Star Wars movie, and in December you get the saga film, because we know that 9's not going to be the end. 9 is probably going to make buku money, and they're probably going to do a 10, 11, 12, all the way until everybody's sick and tired of Star Wars. So I think that's what their plan is. Let me know down in the comments below, guys, what do you think? I'm going to wrap this up here, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that the Star Wars universe is heading in the right direction? Or do you think they're screwing everything up by making all these new changes and stuff and adding new characters and all that? I know a lot of people are loving it, because, you know, you got a whole new different group of fans now. You got a whole nother generation of fans that love this movie. Then you got the old generation, and then even the older generation of Star Wars fans. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about this new Star Wars franchise. What do you think about The Last Jedi and all that stuff? And as always, guys, have a great day and stay nerdy.